Welcome to the GreenCast teaching to show you how and why you should use the sprayer setup calculators. Calculating your water volume application during calibration is critical for accurate spray application. The GreenCast Application Zone has a clever set of automatic calculators to quickly and simply help with this calibration. To access these practical and easy to use calculators, select the Application Zone in the top bar and click on the Sprayer Setup Calculators button that appears in the drop-down menu. This will open a page where you will see a whole list of available calculators that enable you to enter any set of variables prior to or during calibration. We can use the first calculator as an example to work out the required nozzle output in litres per minute to achieve the desired water volume per hectare. Firstly, click with your mouse cursor in the first box, volume in litres per minute, and enter your required water volume, say 250 litres a hectare. Then, click in the nozzle spacing box and enter the distance between nozzles on your sprayer in metres. Typically this will be half a metre or 0.5 metre, but some operate at 0.3 metres. Then, click in the speed box and enter the speed you operate at when spraying in kilometres per hour. Typically this will be around 5 kilometers an hour on greens, but you'll need to check that first. Finally, click on the grey box and it will give you the volume that you need to be collecting from one of the nozzles in exactly 1 minute during calibration to be accurately delivering the set water volume. You can change any of the variables in the white boxes and then click on the grey box again to recalculate your answer. You can click reset at any time to start again. With the second calculator, if you know your nozzle output per minute from your initial calibration, your speed of operation and your nozzle spacing, it will calculate the water volume that will be applied. For example, if the output is 1.1 litres per minute, your sprayer has 0.5 metre spacing, and you operate at 5 kilometers an hour, the water volume will be 264 litres a hectare. In this case, if you had 1 hectare of greens to spray and a 300 litre sprayer, for example, add 130 litres of water to the tank, put in the required chemical, such as 9 litres of Instrata, and top up with a further 125 litres to make up the 264 litre tank. This will spray exactly 1 hectare, so you'll need to check the actual area you are spraying and allow for any overlaps. Other calculators enable you to try varying your speed and pressure to deliver the required output. They work in exactly the same way. One of the really useful ones to fine-tune application is the fourth calculator, which enables you to work out how much pressure needs to be adjusted on your sprayer to achieve a desired nozzle output. If your sprayer is currently delivering, say, 1.5 litres per minute at 2.5 bar pressure, and you want the output to be 1.65 litres per minute to achieve the desired water volume per hectare, enter the figures, click on the grey answer box, and it will tell you. In this case, the pressure needs to be raised to 3.02 bar. This only works within the working parameters of the nozzles fitted and the physical spraying conditions, but it does allow for small, precise changes to get your application rate just right. To further help, there's also a downloadable calibration sheet on GreenCast that will give easy to follow guidance through the calibration process, including accurately calculating your forward speed and manual calculations for calibration. It can be downloaded by clicking on the Sprayer Calibration TU button in the Art of Application page in the Application Zone. You can also check out the easy to follow videos on GreenCast that show you step-by-step instructions to calibrate your sprayer. You will also see under the sprayer setup calculators a further set of loading calculations. These will allow you to work out the area covered per fill from any given tank size, and the amount of chemical that you should be adding to the tank to treat any given area. These work in the same way as the sprayer setup calculators. So that's the guide to using the sprayer setup calibration tools on GreenCast. Give them a try and see if it could help your spray application in the future. You can also view the other GreenCast teaching guides to find out more tips and ideas.